Previously on Event Masters.
There's a lot of gossip going around.
Okay, tell me what happened during the teardown.
They came 20 minutes late and then they started doing light work.
You were not doing your job?
She started yelling.
It's
been 3 hours, you still at the trees.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I am blown away. There's no other way to describe it. This is absolutely epic.
So we got lots of events happening this week, and in the midst of all of that, we have Yes TV coming in as well. We're doing a segment for one of their shows called What It Takes, and one of the episodes that they're doing is What It Takes to Be a Bride. The host of the show is the one that's getting married, so we're doing her wedding on Yes TV on the show. So today they came in and we did a whole segment shoot and all that, so it was pretty fun. It's always exciting when you can be on TV, just like I am now.
How are things? Are you super stressed? I heard you have 4 weddings this weekend instead of none, so that's good. Our 5 events, What It Takes to Be a Bride, interview with Raviv, take 1. So Raviv, tell us your name and what you do here at R5.
My name is Raviv Kunetz. I'm the creative director and owner of R5 Event Design. The reactions we get from our clients are generally very happy. They're ecstatic. They're usually very surprised. They never know how it's really going to come together. So a lot of them walk in and they're just like in awe. It's about finding a realistic balance between giving them, that dream vision, but also make it affordable for them to be able to do it. So it's always a challenge in finding the right balance.
And last question for today.
I mean, it's always great to expose ourselves out there and to get our name out there and to be on TV and online and all these great things. So the Yes TV thing's a way for us to, I guess, just get our brand out there some more. Hopefully that will give us some more brand recognition. So yeah, interesting. Seems to be that the camera's following me around these days a lot.
Okay, now we're done. That's a wrap.
Nicole just started with us a couple weeks ago and she's hit the ground running. I no longer get excited in the beginning, having gone through some various assistants.
Oh no. I accidentally knocked over a glass candle. I don't even know what it was.
Nicole is doing very well and I look forward to seeing what or how she does moving forward. So far so good, I'm very happy.
Hi, my name's Nicole. I'm the new event assistant here at R5 Event Design. So I'm basically Raviv's right-hand man, woman, you could say. I basically just help him coordinate all the details of the event and make sure we have all the vendors on the same page, talking to the back to make sure that the event goes smoothly and a good setup and tear down.
Hey Nick, I need you to pay this invoice like right away. You have the credit card, right?
I should. Yes, I do. Let me just look for it.
What does that mean?
I just couldn't find out where I put it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I misplaced the credit card.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I know it hasn't been that long, but...
When did you lose it?
I would say about 2 days ago.
So I came to Nicole with an invoice and she kind of springs on me the news that she lost the credit card.
So I haven't even been here a month and imagine telling your boss you lost his credit card. Not a good look. Not a good look. I was hoping it would kind of pop up and it hasn't yet. So now is a good time to tell you.
Now's a good time to tell me, yeah. That's yeah, I would say so, yeah.
So I'm gonna get a promotion.
My feeling is she's been trying to find it and hide it from me until she found it because she was afraid of how I was gonna react. Well, what I need to do then is, I guess, cancel the card. Me being the nonchalant, free-spirited boss that I am, I don't sweat over the little things, so her losing a credit card, not the end of the world, but I think she was very nervous to tell me. Are you sure you lost it?
I retraced my steps like a million times, and yeah, I'm sure it's gone.
Okay.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. So we have a missing credit card, Now I'm making my boss's life harder.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
No.
I gotta deal with it now.
I know.
Yeah.
It's supposed to make your life easier, not harder. Now I gotta pay for everything on my personal card. So expensing that'll be fun.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for telling me.
I didn't know you was filming. I need my jacket.
That was the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever had to tell my boss. But I think he took it kind of well. 3 weeks on the job, lost the credit card ready, but it is what it is, right? Raviv's been a really good boss so far. I mean, I was even kind of scared to tell him. And his response was like super cool. He's like, no worries, it's all good. And that kind of like just in a nutshell defines how he's been. Like he's been very patient and very reasonable and just easygoing through this whole process and like the training and kind of just like welcoming me on board. And he's been really good to work with.
Shit happens. Hopefully she doesn't lose the office keys.
I'm super excited, but also super nervous for this fairly large event coming up. It's supposed to be around 800 people, 80 tables. So it's gonna be quite the workload. It'll be the largest event that I've ever worked on. So the stakes are really high. So I'm just gonna try not to crack under the pressure.
All right, so we're here at the Sheraton downtown Toronto Hotel doing a massive corporate event for 800 people today. It's a very quick turnaround. We got 3 hours to set this up. We had to load in at 2:30 and be ready by 5:30 for dinner service. There was a conference that was happening before our event in the same room, and they had to flip 80 tables and get rid of all the chairs. We had to bring in everything, the chairs and the tablecloths and all the centerpieces. So it was a very tight timeline, and we had a big team of people working.
So this is my first time doing an on-site event for R5. Lots of tables. I never knew that setting a table took so much time and effort until today.
You have 3 colors in here. Orange,
Yeah,
orange
gold.
with this, and gold.
Entering events, obviously you know that detail is the biggest thing. You need to have a really good eye for attention to detail. I'd say I'm pretty beginner level when it comes to events. The events I've worked on usually like 25 people tops, 30. So this is a big step up. I have never unfolded as many fabric linens in my life as I did today. I definitely broke a sweat, I think. So this is an overlay, guys. I didn't know overlays were a thing until my first week on the job. So learning lots of new stuff. Can we rip this? Can I rip it? Is it fine if I rip it? Just rip it off the hook. Attention to detail, #1 thing you need in this industry. So making sure every single leaf is in place, making sure there's not, you know, half an inch of exposed centerpiece, making sure every candle is in line with each other and perpendicular, making sure all of the linens are touching flush with the floor of 78 tables.
If you put this on a 60-inch, this would have been over here.
Got it.
So you're okay, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
this is good. And then after driving our trucks back and forth to each other's warehouse. Whoa, guys, what? Holy shit. What's going on? The guys were clumsy. They bumped one of the stacks with another stack, and it, like a domino effect, it all just went boom, 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 boom. Oh, fuck. And we had one broken chair. It sucks. And the other chairs break. When you take the stack, just maybe take 2 chairs off. Always, when you put chairs, never inside. Always let the linen just fall. So this time of year, a lot of our events are corporate based. We go from wedding season pretty much right into what we call corporate season in November and then December for holiday season. Corporate events are slightly different. They're a different clientele. They're generally much bigger events in terms of the number of guests. A lot of the corporate events are 600, 800, 1,000, 1,500 people. So, you know, working around quantities and designing with those kinds of things is obviously challenging, especially in this time of year where getting inventory is really hard. A lot of companies are still short on inventory and have not been able to catch up. Being able to execute on 800 people is just not as easy as it used to be. So it's just a different beast, yeah. We're at, what are we at, 4 o'clock? So we got about 2 hours right now, less. Doors open here at 5:45. So we got an hour and a half. I just want to make sure that we're moving, okay? Hey, needs a vase. Now it starts. How's it going, Nicole?
Good.
So listen, it's 4:10 right now.
Okay.
We have doors open at 5:45, 5:45, so we have an hour and a half to get all this done. As soon as you're done the linens, which is pretty much now, right? You're pretty much done. Yeah. Just go around, make sure everything is good, the overlays are on, and then we're on our way. We gotta make sure everybody's moving. We've got an hour and a half to get all this done. You know how it is. We're gonna get there and it's gonna be half an hour left and we're still gonna be cleaning up and this and that. We still gotta do chair pads. Это столы много важно, там не очень важно. My parents were born in Latvia, which is the former USSR. They, between themselves, spoke Russian at home and I picked it up over the years. So I understand more than I speak, but yeah, I speak a little Russian. Что здесь будет всё красиво.
So the event setup has been going pretty well in my opinion. We are on time considering the small time frame that we do have to set up 70 tables. The only thing that I wasn't expecting was the client drama.
Here, I'll do that. I'll do that. Don't film me. Don't film me. And if you put this on the internet, I'll sue you. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I was just there minding my business, folding napkins that you told me to do and fixing up the tables, and I just hear this girl like freaking out. She's a little difficult to work with. I wasn't really expecting someone to be that intense.
Any good planner knows that you need to be calm, you need to be cool. She's extremely difficult and unreasonable. There's literally no reason for her to go off on anyone or just checking to see if she's around. There's no reason for her to be difficult, like really none.
I was horrified because I've never expected someone to act like that, like just to an innocent bystander. No, actually I'm a little nervous. Like, what if she does like freaking see this and like come sue me? Like,
she wanted candles inside the lantern and this was never discussed. It was never on the contract. We went and we got the candles and we put them in there anyways. So she really has nothing to complain about at the end of the day, I don't think.
All I'm saying is she just could have been a little kinder.
In a 3-hour setup for 800 people, there's no hiccups in terms of like nothing went wrong. I mean, everything turned out perfect. It was exactly as contracted. It looks beautiful in there. You know, as far as I'm concerned, we did 100% of the job.
So first time working on site, out of the office, big change, but I really do prefer it. I know a lot more action than working at the desk all day. Next time I'm wearing running shoes. We got everything done in the 3 hours that we had to prepare the whole space. You know, we all pulled together and we made it happen. So hats off to R5 and the team. You know, at times we looked like it wasn't gonna make the deadline, but all hands on deck, we got the job done and hopefully it's a success.
It was Nicole's first day today in terms of working on site. She's a total firecracker and I think she's gonna be a really spunky addition to the team. She's gonna liven up the energy here a little bit. I think that's what we needed. And she did amazing, I have to tell you. She was on the ball, having to manage 80 tables. She nailed it, so I'm very proud of her, actually. I think she did a very good job. Next season, it's gonna be a crazy busy year, and I look forward to, over the next few months, training Nicole and getting her really ready for the next phase of busy season.
I'm really nervous about the crazy event season. Sandeep was telling me that I won't have a summer.
In our industry, the stress level that we carry, clients are spending sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars on their events. You know, we only get one chance. I mean, on a specific day at 6 p.m., ready or not, those doors are opening. It doesn't matter what happens before, you gotta be ready to go. And so there's no day after. This is somebody's special occasion, and it could be a wedding, it could be a mitzvah of some sort, it could be a birthday party. So much shit happens behind the scenes, trucks breaking down, products not arriving on time, or suppliers not coming through. There's so many variables that we have to deal with. Unlike any other industry, time is not on our side, it's against us. And so we have to get it done by 6 p.m. or that party's not happening, or if it is happening, it's happening without all of the hoopla that it's supposed to have. Whether you're planning an event or designing an event, this is one of the top 5 most stressful jobs, and it's right up there with police officers and firefighters and first responders because of how crazy the variables can be. The crazy hours that we work, given that, we're under very strict timelines. Unless you're in it, unless you're doing it, you have no idea what it actually takes to pull it off. It's crazy stressful.
This industry is something that you can't really have a social life. You can't really have your own personal life because especially in the summers where, people can enjoy their weekends and enjoy the summer. We are flipping trucks, doing events back to back, preparing them. There's crew that's at the warehouse and also on site. I understand what I had to give up for this position and being in this industry. I care about what I do. It's something you have to put passion into it, and I care about our stuff. I really do. I put a lot of time and effort into all these designs and centerpieces, and even though I didn't go to school for this, I really care about what I do. Sorry, it's hard. I've spent 10 years in this industry. It's something I chose to do. So I care a lot about everything I touch. It's integrity. Anything I touch and has my name on it, I want to make sure it's good.
This past season has been a fucking roller coaster. I mean, coming out of COVID and then just non-stop after that. There wasn't a manual for how to deal with that.
During June was obviously one of the busiest months for the wedding industry.
Events were coming in last minute and clients were begging us to help them with their events because a lot of suppliers were out of inventory or didn't have the labor capacity, and it sort of just logistically makes you go crazy. Helping people in the process also hurt us a little bit during the season because we took on a lot more than was expected. The staff here, they were getting emotional.
Tell me the problem.
You?
Toshak went to me like, oh, Oksana, just go home, just leave.
You were not doing your job.
We finished all the heavy work.
You did?
Yeah.
So the f***ing chairs.
Oh my
around
goodness. She started yelling.
There was some drama happening between the staff. Some of these staff members probably won't be joining us for the next season, and we're gonna have to reevaluate, who stays and who doesn't, who grows with us and who has to unfortunately, find a new path. Ultimately, with all of these challenges that we had with the last minute events and the shortage of staff, in the end we pulled off an incredible season. It was one of our best years ever in terms of the number of events we did and the caliber of events that were happening. I mean, I couldn't be happier from that sense. Our clients were super happy. Some of our events have been nominated for awards. We look forward to seeing if we win some of those. I mean, we had the basketball bar mitzvah, we had the jungle theme bar mitzvah, we had some incredible weddings at Four Seasons, we had Christine and Michael at Chateau Le Parc, one of the most spectacular events we've ever done. So yeah, we had a lot of amazing projects, and I know next year we already have some really amazing projects on the go as well. We can't wait. I mean, it's going to be a fantastic year next year, and it's going to be exciting. So stay tuned.
This exceeded my expectations.
Beyond what I ever expected.
This is stunning. Is that a wrap?